Forever my lady, the one for me, holding me close, yes. She's all I need. When you think of love, you think of Jodeci.
Got me going crazy. He swing here.
Talk to me, stay forever my lady. He did all that.
Phone, Jay.
Where you going,
man? For weeks, man. Now y'all see y'all just ain't answering, ain't calling me, ain't talking to me, man. What's up? Last time I talked to your brother JoJo, he just called me mother over and over.
What the hell for that, man?
You know him, JoJo. You know what he's doing.
Yeah, ain't no telling what the bottle could be at.
We was wild, man.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm back with another banger with y'all, man. If you're new to the channel, go that like button, subscribe, and go comments. We're going to talk about Casey and JoJo and also the Jodeci group. So it's one thing that I noticed because when I was a kid, and I'm not talking about just like them living in the city for a short period of time and leaving the city when they were teenagers, but for some strange reason, when it comes to this group right here, this city loved this group. Even when the time when Casey and JoJo was out doing their thing on their own. And I'm being the kid and I'm cleaning up. I see a Casey and JoJo city, so these guys had an impact in my city. So we're going to talk about Casey and JoJo are truly Baltimore legends. And let's get on with the story of Jodeci as well. So Jodeci consists of 4 guys, as y'all know, one of the best influential R&B groups coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina, with 2 pairs of brothers, with also Casey and JoJo, you know, are also brothers, and Mr. Devontae Swing and Mr. Darvin, also 2 brothers. So what a great idea, and all these 4 great talents. And, you know, and when it comes to artists in general, the gospel and the church choir is always the first step. It felt like that is the first step or the first way of getting exposing our talent. So I'm not saying that like them, you know, getting signed to the industry is what they wanted to do, but it felt like what came with it, it wasn't really worth all the trouble and everything. So when I look at Jodeci, this is a group that really could have done bigger and better things, but too many egos got in the way. I know Casey had that, you know, dating problem with Mary J. Blige and him having problems with Uptown Records. They just had so many issues that's got in their way. So they started from Charlotte, North Carolina, made their way. Devontae Swing was more like the networker. He was doing everything in his way to get this group signed. So they finally got it on the popping in the early 90s. They got their wish, they got what they was asking for. They got signed to Uptown, which is Diddy's formerly place. He was a former intern, but Andre Harrell was the current big dog there. So he got those guys going, and next thing you know, they was just giving out hits to the world in the 90s, just killing in the early 90s. Forever My Lady and Come and Talk to Me. So they was just doing bigger and better things. So all of a sudden in the mid 90s, it just wasn't the same no more. Devontae Swing kind of let his ego got in the way. He started doing his own thing. Stopped coming to studio sessions. Started having that work ethic. It just wasn't there. And this Mr. Darvin, he just did his own thing. So when it came to these 2 brothers right here, they was like, man, we got to keep working. And that's exactly what they did. That was the best thing that happened between these 2 brothers right here. So they also collaborated with Tupac as well. Did some things with Death Row. So they was just trying to, you know, keep the money flow going, because the moment you start, the moment you fall. And they definitely had that great work out there, which I respect. So in '96, they made the How Do You Want It and the Toss Up. So 2 big hits that they would never ever be forgotten about with the late great Tupac supposedly. But and then also in '98, they finally had another big hit. On my line, that big hit song, you know, man, that song was playing everywhere. And see, that's what you have to know. These guys had ties to Baltimore. These people had families probably, and that's where they started their gospel root set. So like I said, this is one of my favorite groups of all time. Like I put them over Boys to Men, and they definitely opened up a lot of doors. When it comes to groups like Drew Hill and Immature, all different groups right behind just started coming out the blue. And when it's all said and done, these guys will all get the credit where it's due for, man. Just being influential, doing their thing, dressing how they want it, doing what they want to do. They were the bad boys of R&B. And it will be never, ever be another Casey and JoJo. It would never, ever be another Jodeci. Just because the talent, what these all had brought to the table. But I ain't going to hold y'all up, man. This is my video on Casey and JoJo truly being Baltimore legends. I had to throw Jodeci and they all together because that's where they come from and that's really who they were. They just kind of split up into their own thing. But Casey and JoJo, they just making some things happen in my city. So, but yeah, y'all had that comment section. Y'all have any experience with Casey and JoJo, follow the music, go and see them live perform. I'm going to tell y'all one thing. I know they was definitely doing their thing at Hammer Jacks and coming to the city. So I'm pretty sure ladies all over these guys. But I'm out with the world. Y'all have a great one. Stay blessed. Stay tuned. And I got another throwback video for y'all. The Baltimore Legends. You know, this is them right here currently. They still touring. They still doing their thing. They still in good shape and good health. So, they, you know, when it's all said and done, like I said before, you know, just from a positive perspective, they changed for the better and didn't change for the worse. And we all make mistakes when we're young and everything. I think in life, that's why you have to learn from people when they're at the top. So, but hey, what they all saying, like, what must goes up, what must come down. But shout out to Jodeci, man. Like I said, one of my favorite top groups of all time when it comes to the R&B and singing. And like I said, but I'm out with the world. You have a great one. Peace and bless to y'all. Peace.
You think of Joe